Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you. Finn yells at Poppy. Daphne meets Zende. At Bill's mansion, Luna sat down to eat, but Will and Electra came in through the side entrance. Will had given Electra a tour of the grounds, and no one realized they were approaching. Luna hid in time in the foyer. Will and Electra made themselves at home and talked Bill. Will thought it was weird that no one was there. He claimed he thought his dad was working on a special project or something as he was working from home. Will thought it was a significant red flag that Bill was becoming secretive. He told Electra how Bill imagined he had a daughter, and it still hurt him. Will knew Bill loved the concept of it, and he felt attracted to Luna quickly, only to find out she wasn't his daughter after all. Electra was astonished when Will mentioned that Luna was in prison. Upset, Finn goes off on Poppy in his office, accusing her of knowing all along that Luna is his daughter. Poppy insisted she meant it when she said she would never lie to him. He wanted her to admit that she knew all these years that he was Luna's father. Poppy emphasized that she was a different person back then. She had been spinning out of control and lived with them to be on solid ground. She argued that what she and Finn shared back then was wonderful. Finn concurred, but his opinion was weakening. He thought that Poppy would never lie to her, yet she had. Poppy assumed the test was a false positive. Finn informed her it was correct but stressed that she already knew that. Poppy denied knowing that Luna was Finn's daughter. But you suspected, Finn hissed. Poppy said she wondered but didn't want to accept it could be real. But it is true. We have a daughter, Finn snapped. Finn softened and explained that he recognized Poppy had just been trying to protect him from having a kid at such an early age. I couldn't derail your life, Finn, she explained. She stated she couldn't ever ask the question because she couldn't deal with the truth. She raised Luna alone so Finn could pursue his job and pointed out how he had a family now. She realized it was a shock but wanted him to know that what she done was for the best. Finn quietly agreed he had a lovely family, wife, kids, and work. All things considered, Finn didn't think he had a lot of problems, but there was only one item that he had an issue with. I had a daughter all this time. Finn hollered. He screamed at Poppy that she had robbed him of his daughter. In the CEO's office, Hope pondered what was going between Carter and Daphne. They stated that they were evaluating smells, and Carter invited Hope to weigh in. She took his place in front of Daphne and smelled in the fragrances, agreeing with Carter the one she liked most. We're always so in sync, Hope stated, but still appeared apprehensive about what she walked in on. Carter grinned in agreement with her, forcing Daphne to roll her eyes between them. Hope hugged Carter as she discussed the future of perfumes at Forrester with Daphne. She rubbed Carter's chest while she stroked his ego in front of Daphne. Carter commented that it was good to have someone so supportive at his side, making Daphne frown. After Daphne left the office, Hope and Carter remarked how lucky they were that she came to them. Hope told Carter her life had changed around since she had been with him. They kissed and then hugged, but Carter looked pensive. Hope lavished Carter with compliments, but every time they embraced, he appeared more and more concerned, while Hope looked insecure. In the design office, Steffi told Zende that Hope was right about one thing: his current designs were some of his best work. Zende inquired if her plan to take back Forrester was on track, and she responded it was. Steffi intimated that she was taking a wrecking ball to Hope and Carter's relationship. Zende added that he would be pleased to see Carter and Hope's reign come to an end. He stated it was sad to see who Carter had changed into as he thought he was a stand-up man. Zende recapped Steffi was carrying out a strategy to take back the corporation rather than wait for a legal way. Steffi agreed and mentioned she had enlisted the support of a friend. Daphne arrived into the design office, and Steffi introduced her to Zende. He told her that her reputation preceded her and noticed her allure. Daphne purred that he was handsome and after he departed, commented to Steffi how attractive the males there were. Daphne conceded to Steffi that she could see the connection between Carter and Hope. Daphne said she would still execute the plan, but they couldn't deny how close Hope and Carter were. Steffi recommended an alternative method. She told Daphne to appeal to Carter's conscience and persuade him to open his eyes that he was just being exploited by Hope. Steffi Forrester rages on Bold and the Beautiful, divorces Finn over Luna Bomb. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the you-know-what is hitting the fan. Dr. John Finnegan is terrified when he finds that his cousin Luna Nozawa is truly his daughter. His wife Steffi Forrester will be even more upset than him. Her husband's daughter tried to kill her. The Bold and the Restless spoilers, Steffi Forrester freaks over Luna paternity test. Dr. Finn is a stand-up guy. He would most likely come straight to his wife about the paternity test sooner rather than later. But Steffi Forrester isn't going to be very understanding or forgiving. Luna Nozawa held her imprisoned in a cage for days and meant to kill her. She would have been successful if Finn didn't save the day. There's no way Steffi is going to allow her husband to have a connection with Luna, even if she is his daughter. The bold and the beautiful viewers know that Finn has always been extremely loyal to his wife. He even lost connections with his birth mom Sheila Carter to make her happy. But his moral compass is going to allow him to turn his back on his own daughter. Steffi Forrester is the queen of ultimatums, and will lay down the law with her husband and most likely force him to cut relations with his cousin/daughter. B&B spoilers say Finn will surprise his wife and develop a backbone and resist her orders this time around. B&B spoilers. Finn Finnegan feels bad for Luna Nozawa at the end of the day. Finn is a doctor and recognizes that Luna is battling with mental health concerns. He will undoubtedly go over his wife's back and try to get Luna help, which would only upset Steffi more. Shin has been strong for years on Bold and the Beautiful, but word has it Finn could be handed divorce papers by next month. Do you believe that Finn will choose Luna over Steffi? Is this the end of the Shin marriage? B&B spoilers. Finn won't keep Luna secret. Steffi forced to make a choice. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers show that John Finn Finnegan answered one long-time question. But the answer he repeatedly confirmed raises a serious challenge that won't be easy to face, deal with, or resolve. Finn has a happy family life, which includes having surprisingly made peace with his birth mother, Sheila Carter Sharp. Of course, that terrible villain officially received a granddaughter, Luna Nozawa. But Finn's mother, Lee Finnegan, and his wife, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, are set to rightly express great feelings once they find that Luna is Finn's kid. Lee Finnegan's instincts were in the right ballpark. Spring is still far off when it comes to the regular calendar. But all baseball fans in this version of Los Angeles, California, know that their super club will soon be headed to spring training. That connection is apt when contrasting Lee's instincts, which she felt were erroneous. Lee's intuition about her sister, Poppy Nozawa, adultery with Jack Finnegan were mistaken. But it was understandable that Lee had that suspicion for a long time. In more recent years Lee learned about Jack's infidelity with Sheila. So Lee was right about something being off with Poppy and she was staring at the wrong guy. Steffi Forrester Finnegan's certain marriage is stable. Steffi and Finn certainly have a stable marriage. He exhibited his dedication by erecting a barrier between himself and Sheila. That happened after she shot him and Steffi in one of the worst arcs in recent show history. This pair has survived plenty, including Luna kidnapping Steffi. But that only happened due of Steffi's good instincts. As committed viewers recall, Steffi knew something was amiss with Luna after witnessing her kiss Bill Spencer and followed her to the apartment complex where she and Poppy lived. That structure was slated to be dismantled, so Luna kept Steffi there. Luna had every intention of leaving Steffi in a large metal cage so that she would be crushed to death during the demolition. That outcome was supposed to forever quiet Steffi and keep her hopes of being with Bill alive. So Steffi, realizing that her intended murderer is Finn's daughter, will be a spectacular reveal. John Finn Finnegan is honorable. If Finn maintains to his character attributes, he will not keep this paternity revelation a secret. He will tell Steffi and Lee. Part of this tale's mystery concerns Luna's hidden presence in Bill's estate. So, Finn believes he knows where his daughter is being held. But she's not in the usual prison system, as Poppy just realized. Finn will certainly share his news with Steffi and Lee, who Poppy just told that Luna is missing. Together, this foursome will hunt for their newly realized family member because Finn will be determined to find his daughter. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Friday, February 7th. Brooke's bold move, Ridge blindsided, Taylor support. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, February 7th, 2025, are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans should anticipate Brooke Logan to make a daring move. This move won't get Brooke any closer to her goal though. In fact, anticipate Ridge Forrester to continue moving full speed ahead with Taylor Hayes. Brooke Logan's brave move. B&B spoilers for Friday, February 7th hint that Brooke will make another brave move. Fans recall that in Thursday's episode, Brooke had a chat with Carter Walton. Carter said that he wished he was doing his vision with Ridge. Brooke made a confession as well, that she thinks she risked too much. Any shame that Carter was showing swiftly dissipated though. Carter finished the talk by suggesting the Forrester family should have just done what he wanted. Wow, Carter, entitled much? B&B spoilers. Ridge Forrester blindsided after that talk with Carter, Brooke will pay another visit to Eric Forrester's residence. Brooke will try to talk to Ridge once again. At first, it seemed like Brooke might beg Ridge to take her back again. This time, Brooke might tell Ridge some facts. Maybe Brooke will share with Ridge that Carter could be close to doing the right thing? Perhaps Brooke will persuade Ridge to try to negotiate another deal with Carter. However, Ridge is hardly going to do that right now. Just too much has transpired, therefore it could be a bit too late. Taylor Hayes support the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, February 7th show that no matter what Brooke says, Ridge still perceives her as a traitor. After Brooke leaves, Ridge will likely gain greater support from Taylor. Ridge might even make another daring move with Taylor. Last time Brooke stopped by, Ridge asked Taylor to move in. After Brooke's next visit, would Ridge suddenly want to marry Taylor? Go ahead and laugh, but I'm detecting a pattern here. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Friday, February 7th, 2025 in tomorrow's episode, fans might also see what John Finnegan chooses about the paternity test findings. Finn is furious at Penelope Poppy Nozawa. However, Finn also potentially damage his personal relationships with both Steffi Forrester Finnegan as well as Lee Finnegan, so keep tuned. Which narrative are you looking forward to witnessing the most on Friday, February 7th, 2025? Here's who will discover Luna hiding at the Spencer estate on Bold and the Beautiful. Bill and Luna's secret has to come to light eventually. Dollar Bill thought he had everything under control when he brokered a covert arrangement to keep Luna out of prison and placed her under house arrest at his luxurious mansion. No one would ever know, and he was certain he could keep her presence under wraps. But secrets never stay buried for long in the world of Bold and the Beautiful, and danger is brewing. Poppy Comes Calling Poppy is already hot on the trail. When she went to visit Luna in prison, she was astonished to hear her daughter was gone in the system. With the warden staying silent, she has no idea where Luna is, but that won't stop her from finding out. What if her search leads her straight to Bill's front door? She could show up to plead for his help cutting through red tape to gain some intel on her only child's whereabouts. Will she walk in expecting an ally and instead come face to face with a daughter she believed was lost? If Poppy finds out Luna is hiding at the Spencer estate, the stakes will be higher than ever. Will she demand answers, alert the authorities, or keep her lips sealed for the chance to reconcile with her daughter? Unfinished business. Poppy has been holding a significant secret of her own, the true identity of Luna's father. With emotions running high and the unexpected discovery of Luna in Bill's mansion, would this be the time she finally spills the truth? Just picture the uproar when Luna finds her much-loved cousin is really her daddy. If Poppy decides to keep quiet about Luna's whereabouts, it could come at a hefty cost. She'll be indebted to Bill, entangled in a web of deceit that could burst at any moment. But if she exposes Luna's location, she fears shattering her daughter's confidence forever. With so many questions swirling, the drama at the Spencer estate is about to reach a boiling point. Will Poppy play along and defend Luna? Will her need to be with her daughter compel her to take dramatic action? This might be the twist that keeps this plot spinning. Bold and Beautiful's Tanner Novlin on Steffi and Finn's future post-Luna reveal. They have a really solid relationship, but when first it was hinted that Bold and Beautiful's Finn might have fathered Luna, we said as much, only to have fans riot. In fact, one went so far as to suggest we were merely attempting to indulge in a sick fantasy. Now that the idea has proven true, we have to wonder, if fans were that outraged at the prospect, how will poor Steffi react to her new reality? After all, this implies both Finn's mom and his daughter have now tried to do away with her. When questioned if this would be the kind of obstacle which sinks even the most secure seeming of marriages, Finn's portrayer, Tanner Novlin, said it was a fair concern. They're true soulmates, he told Us magazine. I mean, he took a bullet for her, and she has been there for him through thick and thin. They genuinely have a strong relationship, but there's all these other issues, like pressing and pushing. And then you ask yourself the question, man, how long do you stay with someone, even when you'll vow them, with all the external stressors around their lives and drama? It seems likely that the final destiny of Steffi and Finn's marriage will rely mainly on how he takes this next unwelcome addition to his already convoluted family tree. Viewers will recall that despite knowing exactly how his wife felt about Sheila, and with it's worth adding good reason, Finn found it impossible to keep his insane mom at arm's length. At the present, the show seems intent to paint Luna as something of a sympathetic murderer, even if that means rewriting history and damaging the character of Bill. Something tells us that Steffi, however, won't be nearly so willing to forgive her new stepdaughter and forget her litany of transgressions. Novlan essentially indicates how his on-screen wife would respond once she finds out about Finn and Luna's biological link. "I'm not sure how he's going to be able to navigate that," confesses the actor. "Because we all know Steffi's gonna draw a hard line in the sand." Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments February 7th. Brooke surprises Ridge. Will it be a good surprise? The Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments for Friday, February 7th, show Brooke shocking Ridge with an unexpected visit. It promises to be a drama-filled day, and you won't want to miss a single second. Previously on The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge and Brooke felt they were each other's fate. Until very recently, these two had repaired their relationship, and everything were going great. Brooke didn't even believe they required the commitment of marriage because of how they felt about one another. Neither Ridge nor Brooke believed that they would be together for the rest of their lives. Sure, their daughters Hope and Steffi had an ongoing dispute, but surely they could stay out of it and make it work. Or at least, that's what they thought. Of course, all that ended when Hope developed a scheme with Carter to covertly grab Forrester creations from the Forresters. Ridge branded Hope a bitch in front of Brooke's face, and things degenerated from there. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Finn and Steffi's lucky streak is over. Steffi Forrester and Dr. Finn have defied the odds on The Bold and the Beautiful, and are easily the most solid couple on the CBS soap. After everything that has been thrown at the relationship, Finn and Steffi are in a terrific place. But all that is about to change. Finn Finnegan had a sordid affair with his Aunt Poppy Nozawa when he was a teen. The circumstances are hazy, but in Finn's defense he was adopted, thus he and Poppy aren't technically related. It's unclear how old Dr. Finn was when he slept with his aunt, but it was dangerously near to the time period that his cousin Luna Nozawa was created. And in case that wasn't cringeworthy enough, Finn's aunt was his first. B&B spoilers: Luna Nozawa's dad finally revealed. All signs are pointing to Dr. John Finnegan being that father of Poppy Nozawa's daughter Luna. Finn's mom was certain that his dad was sleeping with Poppy. This is definitely way worse. According to next week's Bold and Beautiful spoilers, Dr. Finn's suspicions will deepen and he will take matters into his own hands and run a paternity test on Luna. If his cousin is his daughter, it will be confirmed sooner rather than later. How will his wife Steffi Forrester react? A few months ago on B&B, Luna Nozawa lost her marbles and kidnapped Finn's wife Steffi after killing Tom Starr and Hollis. Luna held Steffi imprisoned in a cage for days, and would have killed her too if Finn didn't rescue her. Dr. Finn has been devoted to a fault since he married Steffi, and even cut connections with his birth mom Sheila Carter for her. Will he give up his daughter for Steffi too? John Finnegan is a decent man, and loyal to a fault. But we know that if he learns Luna is his daughter, he won't turn his back on her. Big Shin problems coming up. B&B spoilers promise big problems ahead in the Shin marriage as the truth comes out regarding Luna Nozawa's paternity. Steffi will most certainly issue her husband another ultimatum, but sources imply it will blow up in her face and there could be divorce papers filed in the near future. Finn explodes, Zende and Daphne meet, Hope's intimate interruption. John Finnegan bursts at Penelope Poppy Nozawa. Meanwhile, Zende Forrester Dominguez meets Daphne Rose. Plus, Hope Logan questions what she interrupted. John Finnegan explodes at the hospital. Finn accuses Poppy of deceiving him all these years. Finn thinks that Poppy knew the truth all along. Poppy maintains she didn't know for sure. Finn demands to know why she didn't tell him the truth. Poppy cries. Poppy claims she was happy to aid Lee Finnegan, who never needed her for anything before. Finn remembers asking Poppy numerous times whether the baby was his, and she always denied it. Finn brings out both paternity tests. Poppy insists that can't be real and never wanted to damage Finn's future. Poppy reminds Finn that he has Steffi and 2 children. Finn replies that there is one issue: he had another child this whole time. B&B recap: unexpected guests at Bill Spencer's estate. Luna flips through a magazine. Luna is eating on tons of food. Luna tells herself that she's consuming her feelings. Luna gazes at Will's portrait. Suddenly, Will and Electra show there, prompting Luna to scramble. Will yells for his dad, but there's no answer. Electra gushes about the vastness of the mansion. Will enters the kitchen and sees food all around. Will says to himself that this is weird. Hope Logan interrupts the Bold and the Beautiful recap shows that at Forrester Creations, Hope tells Carter Walton and Daphne that it smells intoxicating. Daphne adds that it is intimate and interesting. Speaking of intimacy, Hope asks what she interrupted. It is explained that Carter needs to choose one of two perfumes. Carter invites Hope to smell for herself. Daphne cranes her neck so Hope may sniff it. After Daphne leaves, Hope and Carter passionately make out as saxophone music blares in the background. If Hope is jealous, she surely isn't showing it. Over at the design office, Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Zende talk about the takeover. Steffi says the pots are in place. Steffi then states she put a wrecking ball. Zende admits he's disappointed with Carter Walton. Zende wants to know information regarding Steffi's strategy. Steffi replies that she's giving Hope Logan a taste of her own medicine. Steffi tells Zende that waiting for Justin Barber may take years. Steffi is getting aid from a good friend. The bold and the beautiful recap. In the design office at Forrester Creations, Zende and Steffi are still discussing. Daphne interrupts. Zende has heard of the nose and puts on the charm. Daphne calls Zende handsome. After Zende leaves, Daphne says to Steffi that the Forrester males certainly do not disappoint. Steffi is ready for an update. Daphne claims they are connected, but she'll still be able to fulfill her goal. Steffi wonders if they need a new tactic to establish Hope is simply using Carter. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.